Hey guys, and welcome back to another live stream. And yeah, well, that was a rubbish way to start it. Hey guys, and welcome back to another live stream where today we shall be driving on the West Somerset Railway on Train Sim World. So yeah, should be quite an interesting one. This one, the West Somerset Railway, coming out today. And well, fingers crossed, this should be quite a good route. I mean, I've seen screenshots of it, seen videos. I think this route people are starting to like compared to others. I mean, Rapid Transit people really liked. Great Western people enjoyed. NEC New York was a bit meh. And CSX Heavy Haul no one ever really played. But I think from what I've seen, the West Somerset Railway does look like it has some popularity behind it. So yeah, two trains in this, Class 47 Deltic and the Class 09 Shunter. So the description, so rolling hills, golden meadows and seaside views are yours to experience in Train Sim World West Somerset Railway. Bring the Britain's longest heritage railway to life. Operate trains on the Diesel Gala. We'll talk about that later. Diesel Gala environment and keep up the tourists entertained with the diesel bashing display of powerful locomotives following through Somerset's beautiful countryside. So yeah, I have never driven this route before. Welcome to Apple Gaming. I'm good. How about yourself? Yeah, not driven this before at all. So I'm going to go through both the introductions to learn how to drive these trains. So we'll start with the Class 47 Deltic tutorial. And well, yeah, let's see how that one goes. So, Class 47 introduction. And as always, I'll leave the missions. Oh god. Oh wait, no. Okay, the camera's meant to do that, fair enough, for spawning in the air or whatever. But, yeah, like I said, I'll leave the actual missions for the series I'll do later.
47 diesel electric locomotive in British Rail green livery. This tutorial will go through the start and stop procedure. Climb aboard to get going.
Cool.
Enter the cab through the door indicated.
Right, in we go. Press E on the steps. Close the door.
When you're ready, sit in the driver's seat.
And let's sit down.
To get the loco started, set the battery isolation switch to the closed position.
Okay, so battery to closed.
Set the master key into the on position.
Master key
the
on.
into the engine only position.
Engine only.
The locomotive is now ready to be started. Push the
Okay, so that's the
start
primer.
button on the control desk.
And then that turns the engine on. Okay, so it's actually quite a simple startup.
To release the air pressure holding the wheels, set the driver's brake to the running position.
Cool, make the game volume louder. Hopefully that's a bit better. I do apologise if it's a bit quiet. Right, set driver's brake to running. If need be, I can also see if I've turned it down in here or not. Master volume, up to 100%. Right, hopefully that's a bit better for you guys now. Use the 1 to 8 keys for the different camera views, of course. Yeah, I do like this. Wait for the brake system to charge. Which is going to be that one on the left. And assuming that's not failed on me.
With the locomotive
There we go.
running, to get going, set the reverser to the forward position. To make
That's
others aware that
forwards.
this loco is operational, switch the headlight. Turn
Headlights
the parking
on.
brake handle to release it.
Gosh, parking brake handle.
Finally, to get going,
massive
set
wheel.
the throttle to at least 20%.
And then throttle to 20%. So we throttle to on. Otherwise, there we go. Got a few people standing here at Minehead Station, which is one of the terminals on the line. I'll go through the route as well in a moment. But yeah, starting from Minehead. As we start up to speed. Track limit, I believe, is something like 20 miles per hour for the entire journey, so it's not a fast line at all, being heritage, but overall,
Well done. The loco is on the move.
should be quite
To
cool.
maintain a specific speed, set the throttle back.
go, so throttle off. Yeah, thanks Apple, much appreciated. Yeah, I've definitely been quite happy with the channel growth in recent times.
To a gentle stop, set the driver's brake to the initial application.
Cool, so yeah, it's not the fastest accelerator in the world. It's also not the... Actually, braking's not too bad. Although once I do have a bunch of cars on the back, I've got a feeling that braking performance will be slightly different to how it is right now. Just a bit.
Take this basic training and apply it to further operations and you'll do great.
Cool, so WSR start pupil achievements I've got. And, well, yeah, I guess off to the second tutorial at this point. And I'll be driving the 09. So if we continue, next tutorial, let's go through the 09. Welcome to stream SH broadcast start. Saro trains, Saro planes, how you doing, Saro? Here we go, Class 09 introduction.
This is a Class 09 diesel electric shunter used mainly for freight operations, but known to help with passenger procedures too. Let's take a look at the engine's starting and stopping procedures. Climb aboard to get started.
Welcome to stream, Mr. Drags.
Through the door indicator.
What's my opinion on it? This is quite literally my first time using it right now, literally going through tutorials. So if you do stick around to watch stream, you'll get to hear my opinion on it. But initial reactions are great.
Before anything else, set up the marker lights. Turn the main switch on the panel up there to on.
I will say, out of the two trains in this DLC, the 47 Deltic and the 09 Shunter, this train is the one that actually has me more excited, being the proper, like, old, grummy, like, this is going to be a lot of fun. The 09, I can't wait to actually start driving.
Now the main power switch is on, walk around the exterior of the locomotive and turn on.
Oh gosh. Yes, because this train you have to turn on the lights manually. So you go up to each one, there's a little switch at the bottom, and turn them all on. What a beauty this is. I do like my shunters. I don't know why, but I do like my shunters.
Climb back aboard the locomotive and sit down in the driver's seat.
Alright, in we go. Sit down in driver's seats. And I need to bring this thing over, which I'm sure the tutorial will tell me to do.
To start the locomotive, hold the master key in the start position for at least 5 seconds.
Alright, push and hold to start.
With the locomotive running, set the master key to the on position. The reverser lever determines the
Is that it?
travel.
Is that how you turn the shunter on?
Position.
Gosh, compared to the US trains, that's beautiful. Reverse the forwards. Brake system's charged, that's fine. Oh gosh, I love this already. Like, it's just a tiny little train, but so powerful, so beautiful. Proper British classic, this the 09. Right, so the braking system will set up. You got all DLCs apart from the New York one. Yeah, like I said, the New York one was a bit 50-50. Some people liked it, some people hated it. In my case, I was indifferent. I was indifferent by the New York route. It wasn't my all-time favourite, but it wasn't the worst either. Like I said, the one that I've probably used the least myself is the what do you call it? The US one, the initial one, the CSX Heavy Haul.
Move the parking brake handle into the release position.
Alright, parking brake goes to released.
Finally, to get going, set the throttle into position 1 for at least 5 seconds, and then set it.
Yeah, that route was definitely rushed. Basically, I'm not sure how, like, Dovetail did it, but, like, they missed out most of the scenarios for the freight trains. And then it was a case that, yeah, the company messed up. Jay, the developer, the community guy left Dovetail Games, he quit, and then the whole thing is a bit of a mess. But yeah, one thing worth commenting on is the fact that this train has a fluid handle and not a like locked one. So 0 to 1 there's a jump, Then it's smooth up to 2, smooth up to 3, and then it goes 4. It's like, this one is a fluid handle, which works out, basically determines how much power you've been to train, and I just love that little detail. Absolutely
Bring the
beautiful.
locomotive to a gentle stop. Set the driver's brake to the service 30% position.
Alright, braking to 30%. There we go. Yeah, British GLCs, bear in mind I'm Brit as well, I do like my British trains, but I don't mind seeing more international routes as well. I mean, there aren't too many British routes I want to see. Something more international would be great. For example, the German one, Leipzig train was great. How are we watching live and as a recording? What do you mean, Apple Gaming? I mean, this is a live stream, so I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Anyways, yeah, there you go. Basic tutorial's completed. Let's go to the main menu, and like I said, I'm saving the missions for a series. If you guys are interested in seeing me doing the missions, tune every Monday, and I'll be doing the scenarios. So, preparation work to the beach, Minehead Shunter Part 1, Minehead Shunter Part 2, land the cruise, and finishing up. Fairly long missions, but not too bad, I guess. And then for today, we'll be doing the services. So, let's go for the 47. Spring clear, that's all fine. And then there's a fair number of routes we can do. So, we'll start at Minehead and go to Bishop's Lyndard. Yes, I will be keeping this one public after the live stream ends, don't worry about that. So, let's get ourselves going, shall we? Set the reverse, oops, set the key to on. We have got another driver there. Whoops, I want to set that to forward. Oh gosh, that is a Deltic horn. Bloody hell. Okay, that was beautiful. Right, so brakes off, put some power in. And let's get ourselves going. So like I said, track speed limit here isn't much. Have I done something? Of course I've done something wrong. I know that is released. Right, reverse set to forwards. Bear with me, I'm still getting used to the system. Reverse set to forward. Brakes are released. There we go. That's what we need to do. Release the brakes. Let it all charge up. And now we should be going. No? Yes, there we go. There we go. Just needs to put a bit of a push in. So you can see the Mark 1 car, the Mark 1 cars over there, the passenger cars in this sim, which I will go through in a bit more detail later. The Mark 1's been basically the initial passenger cars you got in the gosh, back in the 50s, really, 40s. Very old. Yeah, carrying a few cars myself. Proper slam doors these as well, going back to the old times. So basically a slam door is a case where it's not like your sliding doors kind of thing as it would be as you see these days. You have your proper open the window, there's a little notch on the outside you open the door through, and that's how you get through. No safety systems, no locks, just trust in you and your passengers not opening the doors. So put a little bit more power in. Let's go over the crossing. Oh yes, welcome to the UK. This sounds, if you're not British, you have no idea how much this sounds. Oh gosh, I love it so much, I genuinely do. Right, put a bit more power in, up to 25, which is the track speed limit on here. Got the F14 working in Flight Sim Worlds. Well played, Robbie. Well played. UK and Irish have the crossing sound. I love it. Level crossing same. Yes, very British. Very British. So, the West Somerset Railway. Most of this line is single track. If I open the map, there you go. So this is just a case of, we go past the coast a bit, go through some of the towns, a few stations along the way, 25 miles in length, and then down here's like the actual main line of Great Western Railway, which still is like an active part of the line. I love it, I really do. So, the big thing about this route, where are the steam trains? That's the one thing I think a lot of people have asked for, and unfortunately, it's the one thing we're not going to get. Basically, at this point, Dovetail Games still haven't perfected the system for, what's it called, steam trains, the simulgraph, so unfortunately, we won't be seeing them for a little while to come, which is a shame. I'm not going to deny that. But if that's how it is, then what can I say really? It's a shame. But otherwise, I don't have any issues with this route. I mean, it looks great. It looks fantastic. Remember, this is my first time driving it. I got home from work about 2 hours ago. Plus, to spend so long downloading this as well. Crazy. Overall, I like it. I really do. Right, stop at location, 500 yards. We'll get ready for that in a moment. Stopping at Dunster. I actually have no idea how the brakes work in this. Bear in mind, we're actually quite early. I can probably start slowing down just a tad bit. Oops, no, I'll keep that in an off position. Cab lights, don't want that. Just want to release the brakes a bit. Put a bit more power in actually, just keep train going. A bit too slow there. I'll keep the throttle in the on position. That at least means we can coast. Still 600 yards to go. Eventually I'll get used to the braking in this. Like I said, it's the one thing I'm still a little bit 50-50 on. Right, I got a bit too much power in that one. Right, bear in mind we aren't actually producing any power at the moment. Amp set to 0. Have I blown this thing up or something by accident? Let's see. Battery set to closed. Brake set to that. Right, set the engine off. And let's set this thing back on again. I'm not sure if I've actually blown the engine in my incompetency. Alright, so engine only. That goes off. Braking. I'll put some braking in, so it's actually rolling downhill at this point. There we go. Right. Let's turn this thing back on again. That's off. Have I killed it? Of course I have, haven't I? Yeah, that's set off. This I put in neutral. This is set to... Do we want to open? boy. Okay. Yes, I think I have officially broken the Deltic. What an idiot am I? Neutral. Shut down. Press the button and it doesn't turn on anymore. Yeah, I think I'll just stick to the 09, or at least not try and break it. Back to main menu. Let's try that again, shall we? Gosh, only I can break this train, can I? Right, so back to services. We'll try that again. 47. We'll try that again. This time I'll actually pay a bit more attention to my actual running speed and all that, because that was slightly annoying, that. New Virgin license, you hope they'll make a Pendolino. Yeah, that is something I would also like to see. The West Coast Main Line at some point added to the simulator. Right, so released. Good. Brake off. Horn. The throttle off. Reverser needs to be set to forwards. And throttle. Not too much to blow it up, but enough to get the train going. There we go. That's what I wanted. So I just need to be a lot less, what's the word I'm thinking of? A lot less harsh on the throttle here, because that seems to just break it in my case. It needs to be a lot more relaxed, because bear in mind this train was built in the 1930s? No, a little bit later now. 1960s actually, more like 1960s. It's very much a case of I just need to relax when I'm driving and let the train do the rest. Now crawling out the first station, done through 1.5 miles, back over the level crossing. Whoops, not the button I wanted. There we go. 47 crawling its way through the road. Throttle comes up again, and like I said, try not to break it this time. The train does not want to die just yet. And I'm sure, bear in mind it's the heritage line as well, I'm sure the guys won't be too appreciated of me just trying to break it each time. Alright, a bit more throttle in, try and get to the way to 25. Green signal. Oh yes, that's a semaphore. So the semaphore is like the original kind of signal with the thing going up and down. And I have no idea how they work. I actually need to do a bit of research on how semaphores actually work, what they mean, before I can actually drive with the signals thing turned off, because literally I am completely stumped when it comes to that. So yeah, that'd be fun. Now I don't know, the braking is also a lot better than I thought it was. It should be alright. Can I do some passenger on the 47? Yes, I will do at some point. Run as a passenger in this train. And also do some 09 as well before I end. Right, that comes off. And bear in mind we are going level ground. I'm not going too much faster before we start overspeeding. I have to say, this route is definitely a lot more optimised than what I thought it would be. I know I've had some issues in the past where trains more like lags like crazy, depending on what's going on. But not this route. I've actually had quite pleasant frames so far. I can't complain really. So, as our Deltic now just crosses our camera on the ground, the one view everybody loves in the train simulator. I do like this DLC. Like I said, it's my first time using it. The route looks great. The route looks very British. You only saw me moving the camera there, all the fields all line up there. I have no complaints. It does look absolutely fantastic. The trains look great. The train sounds great. In the past, after games have been criticised as to how trains sound, these ones sound decent. They actually do sound like they should. And even the horn actually has like a bit of whoops, a little bit of give to it, kind of. When you press it and release it, it's not like instant. You can actually hear the horn actually reacting to how you'd expect it to. Now, I need to put some braking in so you can stop at the station. Let's see how that one goes. Right, a bit too much braking. Leave it to release. Just put a bit of power in. This time, not enough to blow it up, please. That'd be appreciated. There we go, just crawling our way into Dunster. Where it looks like there are passengers waiting to board here. Oh, and of course the old loco shed here as well, so that's something you'll also expect to see. The old loco sheds up and down the line, where like there's basic maintenance and stuff going on. Right, needs to be very slow here, 5 mph speed limits. There we go. And then yeah, just nice simple crawl in. Little car models there. A little bit of life going in. Actual vehicle on the side of the road parked up. And then just my old train slowly crawling into the station. It's not a very fast station, this. 5 mph being the speed limits. Steady on. Nice and slow. Almost there. Almost there. Whew, that was loud. That was loud. Thank you, C4PM following. God, that made me jump. I did not expect it to be that loud on my headsets. Gosh. That gave me a heart attack. Windows 3.1 sound effects. Welcome. So, unlock right. Let's go walk on the platform for a little bit. So, slam doors. Like I said, no real locking mechanism. It's alright, C4PM. It's alright. Gosh. But yeah, it's a case of where to open doors, the windows need to be down because there's no lock on this side. You can access it from the outside. Basically, same way as like a Class 43 car you got in the Mark 4s there. So you close the window. You can open the door from the outside, no problem. From the inside, the window has to be down. So let's close the door. Let's go through the first class area. Oh gosh, was it super loud for you guys as well watching the stream? So yeah, first class, quite a fancy little train there. It's got your tables, got your windows. This is time before electronic plugs and charging sockets and all that. Got your toilets. Oh no, sorry, that's a door, shortened door. I don't actually know if you can access toilets. No, you can't. Another first class. I'm not sure if there is a, I believe there will be second class. That's your brake car here. Brake wagon. And then standard class, no, actually looks like it's an entire first class train this, as you'd expect in a heritage train. Well played. So if I get back on the train now, then I'll go through like just a quick overview of how these doors work. So let's go through this one. You're Mr. Drag, by the way. Cool, that's good to know. Mr. The Chimpo. Cool, so here I am, as you can see. Okay, I was about to say Telltale Games may have proved me wrong there, but no, as you can see the window did open at the same time, because in the real world, like I said, you have to open the window first, before you can reach the handle on the outside, to, whoops, open the door. Thank you, Chimpo following on Twitch. No, I don't want to get up control. but I am now ready to lock the doors, get back on my way. So lock right, signal is yellow, so it's a warning, but not clear. It's caution, but not quite danger. Throttle, now it comes to release. Now the brakes release. Let's get going. Not quite, not quite. There we go. So back up to 50 miles per hour here. Again, not the fastest line in the world. This it may only be 25 miles long, actually 22 miles technically. But bear in mind you're barely going 20 for most of it. Don't expect it to be a very fast route. Okay, down to 10 miles per hour here as we go over the crossing. So put some braking. Actually, now leave it at that. So, what do you guys actually think of the route so far? I mean, like I said, I'm enjoying it personally, but what do you guys actually think of the routes, people actually watching the stream? That'd be quite interesting to know how it compares, how the opinions come out for it. Likewise, you're the two people that dislike this video already. Bit of a shame that. More power in, just get back up to 10 miles per hour. Looks great, yeah. I do like how this looks overall. If I could go to free camera again, okay, this is the maximum altitude, but just looking around, it's very British this, and actually you can just about see the sea over there, the slight bluey bit over there. So this is very much a coastal route, which we will actually be going exactly on the coast at the moment. But this is a very British countryside, very British fields, hedges like determining all the fields, the odd road going through. Very British countryside. I mean, I've been close to this part before. I've been to like Newquay. I've been to Padstow actually. Padstow's quite close. And just overall, it feels nice. It feels nice. It feels authentic. Dovetail Games, the actual like art style of their games. So Eurofishing and Train Sim World. Not so much Flight Sim World. That's a whole separate thing. But Train Sim World and Fishing Sim, Eurofishing, both do have their like style to it, and I do like it. Yeah, that's it. So this DLC came out today, I would say. Train Sim World itself, Systems Heavy Haul, has been out for nearly a year now. Yeah, it's actually been over a year, actually, I believe, just over. Got a bit of a canal going on down there, going to the sea. Going up to 25 miles per hour, so it comes to a halt. And this will be at Blue Anchor in the next 2 minutes. Yeah, Flight Sim Worlds. That was a sad case. Basically, Flight Sim Worlds, due to the fact that not enough people were flying, not enough people were using it, and just development was a mess. That game really had no direction at all, and it just kind of imploded in itself. So I'm not sure what's happening to Stephen Hood, the lead developer of that. I'm not sure what he's doing. I know quite a few developers of Flight Sim World have like since left Dovetail Games. And Chris, the community guy, is leaving at the end of the month. So he's handing his like notice and he's leaving, which is again a bit of a shame. He announced that on Twitter a couple of weeks ago. So good luck Dovetail Games. They actually don't have a dedicated community manager at the moment. It's just Matt Peddleston doing like the only streaming and all that. Good luck to him. But he streams every day on his own channel, to be fair. Train Sim Live. Do you recommend it? He's probably streaming right now. But overall, Dovetail Games, I think, again, I like the company. I've never had an issue with Dovetail Games. The people there are great. I've had good conversations with them. I've helped them out in events. But at some point, someone there just needs to kind of like stop everything, take a breather, and bring in some sense of direction. I mean, the release of the West Somerset Railway, much better than North East Corridor. North East Corridor was like, it kind of felt rushed towards the end. They like didn't put the scenarios in for the freight trains because they just didn't have them at the time. That was a what's it called, AWS on the floor there. There's also the coast over there. Like I said, NEC felt more rushed as time went on. But this one, it's a complete product. So you got your routes, you got your 2 trains, you got your services, and the trains actually look better than I think I've ever seen any trains on this simulator. Maybe the GP48's the pay-aware American train DLC thing for like a tenner. That looks great, sounds great as well. But these default trains both do look great. And like I said, the 09 Shunter I was in just a moment there in the tutorial. I love that train. It looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. It probably is my favourite train in the simulator at this moment. And I've only driven it for like 200 metres. So I can't wait to drive that one at the moment. Can I stream Flight Sim Worlds? I don't know. Unfortunately, it's very much a dead platform, so I don't know if anyone will actually ever watch that. Alright, so let's start braking. There's a few cars on the side of the road track there. I'll check them out in a moment on free cam while I'm stationary. Over the crossing. As we now enter Blue Anchor. Whoops. I'm going to release the brakes. The power is I go to the end of the platform. Again, still learning the actual correct slight braking amounts and whatnot to actually get the train going. I'm still not perfect at it. I'm still, you can see I'm a minute late into Blue Anchor. The signal is red, meaning there is a train oncoming. Therefore, I'm actually going to have to wait for it anyway. Now I can put some braking in. There we go. So passenger seat boarding, though like I said in this case I actually want to see what those cars over there were, the ones on the siding. Free camera, let's go have a look, shall we? So, these are also Mark 1s, in fact they're very old Mark 1s. Yeah, you won't be able to enter these ones, this is just a static model. Yeah, they're just very old Mark... Oh gosh, yeah, this is the proper slant as well, so every single door, every single compartment was separate. Ah, stairs is here, so this is like a stationary like museum kind of thing, you can just go in and walk around. Okay, waiting at the level crossing, I like that. People walking around the corner, I like the detail. I like that, it's just a little bit different. People actually now walk on the road a bit before disappearing into thin air. I like that. Let's lock the doors. And now, how long am I waiting for? Until the signal goes green is the question. Wait until 12:53. Go on then, let's walk around for a bit. So, anything in particular you want to see at Blue Anchor, guys? You're the viewers, you decide. Where do I go at Blue Anchor? Bearing in mind I'm not allowed to leave another 5 minutes. Can I actually leave the platform? Nope, not that way. Ah, so one of the collection things are posters. Okay. Wow, that it's discreet. Or is it this one? I don't know, but it's discreet. It like hides and it looks good. That's the map of the line. Very out of focus, but hey. Bit of a heritage poster going on. Savoury mustard. Table mustards. And then just posters on living here. Oh no, it's a restaurant. Food served 12 till 3, 6 9 every day. So, can I leave? No, I can't. Shame, but oh well. Is that a case? Which I no, you can't either. I can have a walk on this little bit of the road here, on the level crossing. Invisible wall. No, okay. So they have a bit more access on the road. Which means, ultimately, I can also now go to these by the stairs you probably will be able to not walk up. It's going through with me wrong since day one. But yeah, it's just your old grotty, standing old cars. I like that. Dovetail Games, full credit for that little detail. I like it. So if we head back to here, I just want to check the map quickly. Are there any other trains running on the line which I should know about? I mean, single track for most of it. That's why I'm insisting that it's the red signal due to the train, although apparently not. Doesn't seem to be one. Nope, I don't want to get up control. Because I'm still here for another 3 minutes before I'm going. Booking office. Gentlemen's toilets. Yeah, got ladies' toilets. And there we go, blue anchor in the original British Rail sign there, the original style. I like that. Let's go inside, shall we? And take a seat, I guess. So, nice comfy seats. These will be the proper springy comfy seats old trains used to have in the UK. Not the ironing boards we're stuck with today. I really wish the A stock on the Metropolitan line in the London Underground still existed. Those seats were comfy as crazy. Not unlike the S stock trains you get these days, which aren't the worst, but they're nothing special. I mean, you've still got the 73 stock, yeah, 73 stock on the Piccadilly line, which is still like the most comfortable train on the line. Basically, though, as much as I hate them, 62 stocks, also very comfortable. What's that? Buckets. Ah, see, fill buckets. In the Rapid Transit DLC, you stole shovels. In this one, you fill buckets. That's nice. So, you guys actually still watching the stream? Is anybody actually still here, or am I just talking to myself at this point? Which would be rather awkward. Likewise, if you are enjoying the stream, do like it, do subscribe as well. It does help channel out more than you can think. There you go, cool. A few people still watching it. Right, 1 minute, so here we go. So I assume that signal goes green any second now. And then, yeah, we'll head out. Literally now it's just a case of waiting for signals to change. Assuming the signals change. Mogstream Brian Sims, how you doing? Let me just see if I can request to pass the danger. Is that going to happen? Denied, no route available. So, unless they change soon, the fact I was pretty late means that these signals are not going to change, which is very annoying. If I can't pass it, I'll just go and drive the 09 for a bit. Nope, you're not going to do it for me, Train Simulator, today? Well, what can I do? Yeah, welcome to stream, Brian Sims. I do welcome the stream, guys, and I do hope you do stick around for a while. So, braking or release. Signal, stay red for a bit. meaning I've now got no choice but to run it, go for a spad. And then as a result, I shall go to drive the 09 for a bit. I'll make sure the brakes are released before I put some power in. There we go. Unfortunately, that signal is not changing to green anytime soon, so bear in mind I was late to the station by about 2 minutes. Train signal was just never going to change it green, so I spad, game over. Let's drive the 09 for a bit. Dead Stick Bush Flight Simulator looking promising. It does. I do like the looks of Dead Stick. I mean, I remember interviewing the developers of it a little while ago back at the Flight Sim show. Do give that a watch if you're interested. But, actually, let's see the stats of this one quickly. Tracks of effort, not as much, but horsepower, about the same. And then weights, this has been a lot heavier, actually. So, yeah, do check out my interview with Chris Cheetham if you're interested. Might head to Bishops. Let's try that again, shall we? But this time, in a train that, for me, I do personally prefer. I do like the 09, I do like the old Shunters. Go. I need the control panel, please. Thank you very much. Released. Throttle is set. Right, forward. Is that the way we're going? Yes, it is. Okay. Braking, released. Set that to reverse. Let's get going. Whoa! Did you see the train shaking there? There we go, that's better. That's some violent shaking from the train. Wow, okay. Man, the physics in this train. Beautiful. Let's head to the front of it and actually have a look how we're going. So we're going flat end first. There we go. The old wheel connector there thing, the steam trainy stuff. I don't know what they're called. And of course the old British Railway logo. Yes, I did see some Dead Stick action, but that was like very early, quick tech demo, barely working kind of thing. Right, let's go up to throttle 3. Fingers crossed this train shouldn't be too much difficult on me. First station will be Blue Anchor, so going straight through. Fair enough. And hopefully we won't be stuck in Blue Anchor for 5 minutes as well. That'd be rather annoying if we were. Bit of shaking to go on the points here. Over the old sink or the crossing there. So if you open the windows, get to hear the alarm. A bit better. I can just open the door, can I? There we go, so that's 10 miles per hour now. Yeah, this train's definitely a bit slower than the, well, it's not really slower. I mean, there's a speed limit here, but it just feels a bit slower than the Deltic. 2 different car designs. You've got your brown British Rail, and then you've got your red British Rail. Absolutely no difference with the interior. They're just painted differently. Just add a bit more, like, authenticity, I guess, into the Train Sim World DLC. Of course, by going flat end first, there's a bit more like passengery as such, with your yellow front as well, which actually is now not a thing in the UK anymore. The law recently changed. You do not need a yellow front on the trains anymore. Remember, until about 3 months ago, all trains in the UK, unless you're on Underground, were required to have like a yellow front that like worked on the track and people could see you from a bit further distance, a bit more health and safety. Right, so if we go maximum throttle. let's try and get up to 50 miles per hour. Yeah, also going to turn the cab lights off since it's a bit unnecessary at this point. On the gauges because I don't need them. The on-screen UI. Man, I love how grotty it's like the wooden detail flooring. You've got your metal. Like this train is so old, so grotty. It's fantastic. Really brings it to life. Go, yellow signal again. Always a good sign. Does look like a great DLC. Price will see however, gonna have to get it. Yeah, definitely. Like compared to most DLCs, like most game stuff, like don't forget this one's also on sale. This is on sale until the 31st of May. Normally sale ends like the day it releases, but we got lucky this time. We got an extra 2 weeks to buy it. If you're gonna get it, you have until the 31st of May basically to decide, as it's on sale. And overall, like, I love it, and I can't wait to drive more of it. Let's bring back the throttle now. We're going to reach 25 miles per hour. Yeah, 25% off. Great offer. I can't deny that. So, as always, I've still got my full complete collection for Trenton World. I'm not missing a single DLC. I had them all, including Northeast Corridor. In fact, I still technically have 2 Northeast Corridor keys I was meant to give away, but never actually did. At some point, I do need to do a giveaway for it, despite the fact that route is now old news. I'm not quite sure if I have time to do it today. So, yeah, do stick around. So I'm meant to arrive at Blue Anchor, 13:34. Another 6 minutes till I arrive. 2 miles, that's plenty. Seeing some passengers that are coming through. Oh yeah, meant to go 10 miles per hour here. Completely forgot that. Oh well, not going to sue me just yet for it, although I do need to slow down now because the speed limit goes down to 15 here. So first I'm braking in. Oh gosh, this train slows down like a rock. Seriously, that drops. Alright, release the braking, put some power in. Actually no, carry on, let's go back to 10 for the level crossing. Still fighting the controls, learning how to use it. Right, brakes released, we've got power in, but it seems to be slowing down apparently. There we go, power's back in again. I don't know, I'm gonna have to learn to properly use these shunters, go through tutorials again, and actually see how the real world trains are operated. I mean, I'm not great at this, am I? Right, off, on. Say throttle 40 is quite useless. Again, not the most speedy acceleration in the world. Mainly braking, this train's really good at. Which again is kind of what you want in a shunter. Slow movements, get it trained in the exact position you want, and then stop it whenever you need to. And again, there's just that very little bit of shaking going on the track here when the train's going. Definitely something the bullet physics go on there. So we are going slightly uphill, 0.6% gradient. I think it comes to 50 miles per hour now. I'm not quite sure what the top one means. I'm guessing that's brake pressure. Yes, it is. Okay, top speed limit of this train is 27 miles per hour. At least that's the speed I'm meant to be at. Sander, always useful. Emergency brake. Actually, that's quite good to know where it is. Otherwise, yes, fairly simply laid out that. Up to top speed now. So yeah, bring back the throttle now. I'm going way too fast. Again, braking, not going to be an issue for me this one. I'm at the station now in 1 mile, the Blue Anchor station. Again, I hope it doesn't go red, the signal, because then it just means it'll never turn back. I'm just going to have to suffer. Unless it's like a manual changing point I didn't know about. Probably worth actually doing like the first mission actually, see if that is the case. There you go, braking released, since we're going to actually carry on slowing down for a little bit anyway. Despite the fact this is a downhill stretch. Despite the fact I actually have throttle in as well. Alright, have the stations now invisible in distance, along with the cars parked inside the track there. Again, view of the coast. British beaches, always empty, no one ever comes here. A bit of a cliff drop. I wish actually you could go that far now, because it looks like a bit of a drop between... Yeah, you can see it's just there, the gap between ground and sea. I'm not sure if that's a great idea. At least, I'm not sure if I like that so much. Anyways, we're a couple minutes early into Blue Anchor, which is a good sign, because it means that I'm early for the signal change. I hope. Oh, and one thing I actually forgot to mention as well, I'm doing a 1 week hiatus on my channel as well. I won't be uploading for a week for normal, because at work it's been a very hectic couple of days. Like, you guys genuinely have no idea what's going on at the moment. So yeah, I'm doing a quick week break just so I can like recuperate. And hopefully by next week I'll be uploading again normally. Train Sim will be my first video, of course, because it's a Monday. Alright, so welcome to Blue Anchor. A bit of shaking from the train. If we stop it here, that's fine. There we go. Left side unlock. Right, so this next signal, is there a trick? to getting it going that I've messed up in the Deltic. It's probably like a switch point somewhere I'm meant to press. Let's go have a look, shall we? Can I unlock doors? Ah, sorry, it's the right side I want to unlock because of the fact that I'm facing the other side. Right, gotta be careful with that. Now, the signal over here. Why don't you go green? Yes, you're a semaphore. That means something. But what does it mean is what I want to ask. Check the track points. Track point is set correctly. In fact, this one's not even manual, it's an automatic one. No, it's not. That's incorrect, sorry. That's facing to the left. I'm the right track. So, there's a reason why I can't go across. The downside, though, I don't seem to be able to change it. So, unless I'm missing something, the fact there's no train coming probably is the answer. So in fact I'll stand here for a moment because I won't be able to go until that train comes here anyway first. So I'll stand here, let it pass, and then I shall go and return to my train. What's actually coming around the corner? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 car train. The front's facing backwards, so I can assume it's going to be no, it's 47. The simulator loves just messing me up. So here comes the 47 on its own heritage run, coming back. There you go, 2372. 2J72 even, remember that one. No, I don't want to release control of that train. Right, now sprint back down the track. Actually overtake trains well whilst running. Screw you, British Rail. So slow, guy running can beat you. Right, back to the train. And as soon as that signal goes green, I will now have clearance to leave Blue Banker. There he comes. Lock left and right. Go. Signal is... yeah, that's not red. That is not red. So, which one do I trust? The UI or the signal that is genuinely in front of me right now? How's the track point looking? 'Cause yeah, that's set for me to go. Track point, however, is still incorrect. Yeah, next stop is in at 1352. Watchet, which is a fair bit down the line actually, quite a little while down the line. Whoops, released the brakes a bit too soon. There we go. Ah, wheel spin. Here we go. For those who questioned wheel spin not being a thing, that there was wheel spin. Very much a feature of Train Sim World. Right, signal is now green on the UI, which means 100% we're cleared to go. that's just a case of my inability to drive a train, which is why I'm not going just yet. Come on, full power. There we go. Throttle 4. Now we're going. Now we're going. I'll get there eventually, guys. I'm sure I will. But for now, you guys just get to watch me suffer. Wow, 11 PM in the UK, getting quite late here. Yeah, I'll probably stream till midnight, about that, before I head off. Then hopefully by the morning, people will probably watch the stream a bit more in the after run. What have we got to the left here? Ah, caravan and temporary housing. Good old mobile homes. Very British countryside this. Again, needs a few more caravans though. There, mobile homes, very British countryside. People just go in there, camp out for summer, and I don't know why, because they're just nothing appeals about it. Nothing appeals about it. I've been camping before in the summer in the UK. Camping's fun, especially during the Duke of Edinburgh Award, which is like a massive walk at the same time. But other than that, yeah, there's nothing appealing about a mobile home or a caravan really. Wouldn't say I wouldn't do it. I still want to try a caravan at some point, really get like the full feeling of it. It just doesn't seem like the most interesting thing in the world. Right, throttle 4. Let's get more power in. Let's get some fresh air as well. I'll stick my head out the side of the train. So, viewers of this live stream, again, not sure how many of you guys are left. Is there anything in particular you guys want to see? Is there anything you guys want in the stream before it ends? I'll do it for like another hour or so. But I'll make sure I'm getting you guys involved as well. It's not just me talking at you, it's more me talking like with you as such. So what do you guys want to see? Please tell me and I'll do it. Nothing. Good to know. Yeah, this is like this is a lot later than I was hoping to do it. I had some mad issues when trying to install this DLC. It was a case of, for some reason, Steam's like network would do absolutely nothing. My disc was running at full blast, and it took me a good hour and a half, nearly 2 hours to download this DLC. I've never seen it before, and Steam was just being an absolute nonsense about it. It was rather annoying. I'm kind of glad I got there in the end, and whilst the stream's a bit later than I was hoping it would be. Hopefully though, people again will watch it after it like renders and goes back live again. And don't forget, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. 2 platforms, twice the fun. welcome to stream, Robert. How are you doing today? For your information, knowing that you're in America, this is a Class 09 Shunter. Basically, what your American trains do, the really massive CSX heavy haul ones, but in a small little queue package, I guess. Literally, it's basically the same as your US trains, but the engine's a lot smaller, and yet it's still more powerful than yours. Although this is the front of the train, that's the back of it, which works in both directions. I wonder, nice squeeze in. Oh gosh, yeah, don't forget, because these doors have no safety locking mechanism, passengers can genuinely open the doors mid-journey. If I went at speed around the corner and hit something, that genuinely would cause derailments. In real life, it would mean the door light breaks off, going train somewhere, since that's not really a thing. It would cause a derailment. I don't know if I want to try it though. It would be hilarious, but I don't know if I want to try it. Ah, so what, did you have the same issue as well? The update taking so long to download? Okay, I'm glad to know that it wasn't me, even if you don't own DLC, because every time Train Sim World gets new DLC, they do also update it as well, so the actual, in other DLC packs, the base game itself as well. So I think this one has, some mental optimization fixes going on. But if you had an unusual download time as well, then that's good to know it's not me being the only one. Now, I want to know if I'm actually going to make the station in time, because this train is it's not going very fast. Despite the fact that's set to, brakes release. What's brakes set to run? Oh, no, that is release. Fair enough. That's here. Off. Ah, well stream Chris. How you doing today? Chris Martin. Oh, there you go. Bring back to full throttle again. So again, the thing I like about this train is it has fluid throttle. It's not just set notches. So it goes from 0 to 1, then it goes from 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, that kind of stuff, all the way to 3, and then it goes straight to 4 again, so proper notches. Now we're going uphill at this section, and this train's going to be very slow as it tries to push its way up. Hopefully though, we're not going to run out of speed and broken. There you go, yeah, very slowly gaining speed, not by much though. Yeah, that's what I saw. The download wasn't too bad. It would download quite quickly, but the hard drive was just going crazy for so long. Because unpacking, there was a lot being unpacked. I think it was an 8GB down. It was 2GB download. That's an 8GB total actual push. And yes, they brought back voiceovers. During the tutorials, you now hear people speak. I've missed that for so long. So glad they're back. Got to do a proper train spotting view for this one. Over the bridge. Right across the other end. And look down while it spews smoke in your face. And there is another station just ahead of us as well. Yeah, if I follow the road down. Welcome to... What station is this? What station is this? Is there no sign? Oh, there you go, Washford. Looks quite a busy station for this line as well. I've got the shed over there, the engine shed. So you got someone wheeling over there. And don't forget, this is also a single line down. There's no double part other than for a few sidings. Although we won't be stopping here today. 2.3 miles to Watchet. Should have warned as well just before coming through. Warning passing people to stand back as we literally blast through the station. Yes, I do love the Class 09. The 47 Deltic's also not too bad, but for me it's not like my top favourite train in the world. I can't complain really. Right, we're going downhill now, so no wonder we're starting to accelerate like crazy. That is a road down there. Sure, no worry Brian, I do hope I see you again in the future. Good talking to you, man. No worries, Robert. Yeah, I'm keeping the interior lights off. They're a bit overkill at the moment. I must remember, the braking on this train is a lot more powerful than I think it is. I have 2 minutes to go 1.8 miles to Watchet. We can do it, just be a bit tight. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, do give it a like as well, thumbs up. Do also subscribe for on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, give us a follow as well. All that does help the channel out and it is very appreciated, especially for me. Gets numbers up. 7 subscribers on YouTube away from 1,800. We could make 2,000 very soon, which I'm quite excited about. And again, I want to try and get 5,000 my goal by the end of the year. 5,000. It's a massive ask from you guys, but it is possible. Very possible to do. And once I hit 5,000, I think that is when the channel really starts to blow up. I mean, it took me what, a year and a half to get 1,000 subscribers. It's taken me 5 months to basically get to 2,000. So remember, I think I got to 1,000 literally just like it was a couple months before New Year. I'm trying to remember because yeah, they got 1,000 subscribers. Some bad news, I guess I got on that same day as well, and that was summer holidays, before Soul Survivor, before Poland, August, July. Yeah, it was in July, mid-July. I got 1,000 subscribers, so actually I lie. It's taken me, what, 11 months to get that 800 subscribers. 11 months, which is still about the same actually time periods. Okay, scrap all that. But yeah, if I can get 5,000 by the end of the year, that'd be fantastic, and I would really appreciate it, guys. Right, we are now late to watch it, mainly because my braking skills are non-existent. I'm just literally messing out quite badly as well. I'm sure by the end of this live stream, I'll have like a lot more practice coming in before I do start my actual series on this. And like I said, every Monday will be Train Sim World. And it's the usual Tuesday Euro Trucks, Wednesday FSX FS Passengers, Thursday obviously 2, Friday is actually free now because I don't have Train Sim World Flight Sim World anymore. Saturday is Railway Empire, which I'm now starting the next part of the campaign on, if you're interested in that. And then on Sunday it will be Airports CEO. And like I said earlier in the stream, I am on a week-long hiatus because work has been very busy recently and I basically have no time to do some video recording. So hopefully by next week things will calm down again. Me, I can go back to doing videos as normal. But it does also mean that my last video will be the Elizabeth Line Crossrail TfL rail video I did. That's the train going from Heathrow to Paddington. And also, hopefully soon, once I can get it funded, one more video you guys are going to be very interested in. I mean, bear in mind I'm doing this former British Rail route. It never touched nationalisation, this route. Yeah, little hint to what's to come. I'm sure you guys will be very interested. And like I said, it's just a case of funding it at the moment. Before it's all going to get recorded. Like I said, all scripted, all ready to go. Just got to get the footage. And of course, also, actually, I'll give you one more hint, because the result of it will be me going to the second most mundane place in the UK. Only seconds to Slough. Good old Slough. And that would be Stevenage. Bloody Stevenage. So, yeah, your 2 hints to what I'm going to do in the future. Based on what I know, it will probably come just after June. Just after the 1st of June. Alright, speed goes down to 20 here. Up around this corner, we will be entering Watchet Station. We're about 3 minutes late. Fair enough, so we're never going to be on time. British Rail's never on time anyway, so there's no difference here. Just like real life. Very authentic. What's going on here? It's just got a little road there. A few houses. I love the scenery, I love the detail. Very British, very authentic. In fact, I do like this bit here actually. The little bridge going across. You look up, you've got the train going across. Yards to Watchet, and we are going downhill, so I do need to 1.3% gradient. It's quite a steep downhill bit, this, so we'll put some brakes in as I do start to come down. The station shall be visible to me right about now. In fact, someone has the staircase going over the crossing bits. Cool, so yeah, 4 minutes late. Let's bring the train to a halt, shall we? Lock left. Did I not lock the left hand doors? Right, unlock right. And then we lock the left. Ah, nope, I'm an idiot, because again, right. Lock right. Unlock left. Because my train is facing backwards, I need to be looking that way. So, unlock left, lock right. That's what I need to be doing. Whenever I unlock the doors on this train, face forwards. I know we're travelling that direction, but that's backwards. And so everything's back to front when I do that. Again, I need to keep that in mind when driving these trains. Which way am I facing? It's not like your class 66, or actually no, class 66, ignore that. It's not like your class 166 or 43 where the front of the train is obviously the front of the train. In here it's a bit more, where are you looking? Milk churns. Fair enough. Yeah, it's very much a case of where are you facing and what are you doing. Is that staircase really right on the bit of the slope at the end of the platform, which TfL, sorry not TfL, but train operators hate you walking on? Fair enough. And then you come out here to the car park, of course. Yeah, you got a little shopping bit there. In reality, expects a lot of people walking up and down, and a few cars as well. Now, bear in mind I am very late at the moment. Watchet Boat Museum. You only get as quickly as possible to the front of my train before heading out again. I'm going to be so late by the end of this. Oh, so late. Cool, so brakes released. Full throttle. Phew. And that, my friends, is what it looks like when you're wheel slipping. And also, what it looks like a moment ago when you blow up an engine, blow up a motor. I put way too much power in there, and so the train, as a safety system, just kind of like cut off the engine, cut itself off, stop you from damaging it any further. Now that's a nice screenshot I'm going to keep actually. And yeah, let's now actually push our way forward now. Up to full power, let's get going. 10 miles per hour speed limit. Willerton, I'm meant to be there right now, but I've still got a little bit of track to go left around the corner. Yeah, notice the throttle. It goes 1, then it goes all the points to 2, all the points to 3, straight to 4. Basically, as I mentioned earlier, this train has the fluid throttle. So it's not like where you push it, it goes into like certain locks, notches. With this train, if you only want like half power, you can physically set it to half power. You get full control of your train, as all proper British diesel locomotives did back in the day. Wellstream train as well, trademarked. How are you doing today? Yeah, it looks awesome. I do like this route. It does look great. I have no complaints with this DLC from Train Sim World. And of course there's the coast again, with a bit of an interesting style of cliff face going on. Is this bit, yeah, is this the bit of route I'm absolutely in love with? There's one bit of route where you basically are like literally on the coast, it's only the water next to you. Yes, I believe this is it. It's just the open air, literally nothing in your way. There's the sea, there's your train. And I really like to see the train, the Great Western Railway, maybe one day it's like Penzance. I mean, the bit of Dawlish Warren, literally over the water, over the sea, on a bridge. It's beautiful. And there, this is quite a nice little scene. Massive beaches, nothing but British countryside around you. On the bridge over there, let's go and stand on it. Oh, it's at the station. It's going a bit too fast. But hey, we'll go through it anyway because we're late. And here comes our train. Standing a bit close to the front, I'd say. He won't get hit though. Or actually, will he? Whoops, not that. Wrong key. What I wanted to do was that. Hang on, open the window. You can open the door as well. Where is it? They can open that door, I know, but yeah, maybe it's not that one. There was one door earlier I was able to open from the driver cab. Fair enough, I don't know anymore. It looks great. It looks great. You guys, the viewers, is there anything in particular you guys want to see? I mean, I'm more than happy to just carry on driving the 09 down to, actually, how far's left of the route to go? Okay, plenty of it. It's about it can take up to 45 to 75 minutes to drive down the entire length of the route. It's not a short track for this, mainly because the train's so slow. So you get plenty of time to go down the full line. But if you guys want to see another train like the Deltic, then do let me know, and I will switch over to the Deltic if that's guys what you're more interested in. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue running down to, run down in the 09. Right, I'm going to have to pull the emergency brake here because I'm going way too fast. I don't want to overrun that red signal just yet. That can be closed again. And I'm not right. The whole train has made the platform. Yes, it has. It's no problem for me. Looks like Williston has got a fair bit of modelling going to it. A bit more of a proper, like, larger area. But bear in mind that there looks like a proper maintenance hangar for these trains. Yeah, definitely more of a... actually that's proper depot, Wellington depot. So since we have a couple more moments left here, I'm going to try and find those posters I was allowed to touch earlier. There we go, posters added. Any chance to find like a milk urn or a bucket? Whistling in terms of dynamic sound. Right, none here. Nope, okay. A little bit, no. Oh, there's the bucket. Bucket filled, 2 out of 15. No milk, so back onto my train. Off we go. Brakes released. Power up to... How's the wheel spin doing? Again, you can see the wheel spin in action. I'm putting too much power in for the actual track. Which needs it in. A bit of a struggle. In fact, the UI has no idea what to do right now. There we go. Back again normal. You've got to be very careful. The train has a lot of torque for what it is. Not as bad as the Deltic though, which I managed to blow up earlier in the stream. Actually kill the engine, and then managed to turn it on again. I do need to learn the Deltic a bit more in terms of its controls. This one's a little bit more like, you can make a few more mistakes in it before it gives up. The Shunter, very much like a heavy duty, hard wearing train. The Deltic is a lot more, you need to be exact. It is the first British like diesel train, like on its full mainline long passenger runs kind of thing. There were diesel trains before it, of course, but yeah, that was like the first proper mainstream diesel train in the UK. But it has to be like, you have to be perfect at it, otherwise it wouldn't work for you. Shunters, you can do whatever you want to it, it won't give up, it will just fight. Have to give that extra push of power in. Yep, no worries, Robert. I'll see you later. Chat to you soon. In my case, just 5 miles Crowcombe. Meant to be there in 13 minutes. 13 minutes. So at this point, the route, we are now heading more inland, as opposed to going on the coast as we were doing for most of it. Now heading towards the south, heading more towards the land. So you have one station in the middle here, and then maybe 1 or 2 more stops before we come here and end this route. Like I said, after that, we'll then take the Deltic, a little bit more driving the 47. So yeah, I definitely need to get used to it at some point. This one, so I get more of a handle for it. so slow, so sluggish. Top speed 15 miles per hour because this train physically cannot go any faster uphill. But hey, you're British, you loved it anyway. Can you open the windows? No, unfortunately you cannot. So, actually, viewers of this live stream, who has seen Han Solo, Star Wars Solo, a Star Wars story yet? Who has actually seen the new Han Solo film? I won't any spoilers or anything. I don't know who's seen it, who's not yet seen it, who's going to. Because for me, gosh, that film was disappointing. I was up midnight last night, literally went to the midnight showing as soon as it came out in the UK. Again, if you're in Finland, you get the film a day early, you get it on the 23rd. It's always like that with Star Wars film for some reason. Every single Star Wars film, if you live in Finland, you get it 24 hours before anyone else. And I don't know why. But, yeah, genuinely, like, that film, Han Solo, it did not feel like a Star Wars film. It really didn't. It was good, I guess. I mean, I can't complain. It wasn't terrible, but as a Star Wars film, it did not feel like a Star Wars film, and that's what really disappointed me, I guess. Like, it could have been better. It should have been better. So many new stories. The introduction of one character, like, I guess. Again, I'm not going to spoil who it was, but one cameo appearance from, like, some character that, gosh, it made so little, yet made so perfect sense. It was unbelievable. There's so much wrong with that film, so much right. Although, I do like the Lando Calrissian character. I mean, ignore the fact he's pansexual, I think everyone's now saying he is. I mean, I'm going to ignore that fact. Everything else about the actor and all that, like, Lando Calrissian was spot on perfect, as you'd expect him to be. But Han Solo's character, it just... he didn't seem right. Old Han Solo, Harrison Ford, was like... he's a lot more cynical, a lot quieter, a lot grumpier. This new Han Solo, Aiden Eichenreich, I can't say his name, I do apologise. He seems like too happy, too cunning, too, like, know-it-all. Totally different character. And then his new storyline as well, which is not what I was expecting. Literally, like, the first 2 minutes into the film, not what I was expecting. So, Star Wars Solo story, whatever it is. Solo, a Star Wars story. It wasn't my cup of tea. It was all if it was not a Star Wars film, if it was set, say, like 1940s New York, spot on perfect. But no, this one, it starts off in basically New York, Manhattan. Actually, I'd say it was more of a if it was England, it'd be like a Brixton area, 1980s Brixton. In New York, it's like your Harlem area. Then we go to normal space kind of stuff. Then we end up in what, World War II France. Then we end up in like North Pole Antarctica. Then we end up in basically Africa. Like, sorry. Then we end up in South America, mines. Then we end up in Africa. Like, that film went everywhere. Although I do very much like the explanation of the Millennium Falcon. The Kessel Run as well, and the fact that a parsec is a measure of distance as opposed to time. Very well explained. I did like that. Again, it wasn't terrible, but it just didn't feel like a Star Wars film. What do those posts say? That should be easy to do sensible, shouldn't it? Close the door, sit down. Go 3 camera seconds. I always see those posts aside the track, but I've never actually seen what they say. SW. Not quite sure what that means. I'm going to have to check that up at some point. Make sure I'm not doing... There's probably like something like sound whistle or something I should be doing, but haven't done. Which, bear in mind, there's a platform there. Probably actually is what it says. Sound whistle. So, 2.3 miles to Crowcombe Heathfields. And it's also where the next signal is as well. Also, we're meant to be there in about 2 minutes. Never going to happen this train stop speed. Never going to happen. Yeah, we're about 6 minutes late at most. At least even. So yeah, coming up towards 1 mile to our approach. You know, like flashing there, warning of the level crossing. Well, it's not really a level crossing this because there's no like barrier. It's just a crossing at this point. No sound as well though, at least not this kind of signal. Mainly one with the barrier. You can hear the actual sound with it. This one's more of just the fact that, bear in mind it's a bit of nowhere, and these trains don't run all the time, being just a heritage line. Don't expect that the most with it, I guess, in terms of audio at the crossings in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's just like a little fog light going on. I do like this DLC. It's so calm. It's so much more relaxing than the previous ones. In this case, where throttle's up, full speed, off you go. In reality, to be chatting with this guy right now, just talking about the line and whatnot, but for the most part, I like it. It's simple. Though sadly, there was no for the adverts. There's no Chuck Norris lookalike guy anymore. He didn't turn up for the advert, which is a bit of a shame. They also changed the music to like more relaxing kind of song, which I guess makes sense. I'll give a bit of a screenshot there actually. Yeah, so very different routes to the previous, very different routes to the previous DLCs we've got so far. And I do like it. I do like it. Much more preferred to the other ones. This is probably going to be up there with my favourites. I'd still say Rapid Transit is one of my favourites. And it was closely followed by the Great Western. But I'm not sure. Does this overtake Great Western? It's like my second favourite kind of route. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll have to see how time goes. See what time tells. But it is very close, I can tell you that. Right, 1 mile away from Crowcombe Heathfield. Couple of moments I will start going onto the brakes, straight to a halt. They get 900 yards to the station, and then we'll be like I said, after this station I believe there'll be one more to the end of the line, and then I do want to go on a Deltic before ending the live stream. Not sure how far I'll go down the line with the Deltic. I'll see if there's any other kind of scenario with it. But yeah, I just want to do a quick Deltic journey before ending it for today. That signal there, one red, one green. Nope, semaphore, 2 tracks. That's just saying there are 2 tracks there, and the one you're taking is green, whilst the other one is red, the one that has a train on it right now. So throttle's off, and this track is basically rolling to the station at this point because this train just again slows down like a rock. It just stops. So over the quick level crossing. I didn't actually need to horn this one because I'm actually stopping here. And yeah, he's probably been waiting there about 7 minutes he's been waiting there. Bear in mind that my train is so late, so he should have left 7 minutes ago, but nope, because of me, and this being a single line track, only with sidings and doubling up at some stations, not all of them, I've delayed the entire line for the day. Much to the dismay of everyone. So that signal ahead of me is now red. Question is though, how long will it be red for? Unlock. And let's look around, shall we? Ah, okay, so it's like a bit of a little mountain there, I guess. Of course, people walking by. So, do none of these passengers look like Matt Pendleton himself? You know, I actually want to know, who do they get these like faces off of? What generic people do they use to create the people in the train sim world? Right, lamp room. Basically, the lamps you get at the back of the train. In fact, now we can show it to you while we stop here. So, this lamp at the back, in reality, you like take it off and change it depending on what colour you need. In this case, it's red. Back upstairs. And back to the front of the train. Oh, put a poster up. 3 out of 20. Any milk churns or buckets? Nope. Back to the front of the train then. There we go. Locking doors, of course. Bear in mind that I'm still super late. In fact, I'm leaving my train at every station. I'm going to get later and later. Disruption causing this line. Right, release the brakes, lock the doors, and then yeah, try not to go too much power in. It's just a case of get train going forward without wheel slipping. There we go. And a bit more power in now that we're actually getting some movement in. Whoops, a bit too much power in there. Basically, engine cuts off. The safety mechanism I mentioned earlier. Let's put it on power 2 instead for now. Just let it on here for a bit. Power now starts to come down a bit. It's down to 750. Throttle 3. And there we go. Full power. Train's ready to go. Take it to the last station on the line. Oh no, 2 stations to go. Don't know if I have time for it because it is now getting quite late in the UK. I mean, it's now what, 7 minutes to midnight. Had the fact that this didn't take so long to download, I could have done a lot more in a short period of time. But unfortunately, lost out on that. As I start speeding down like this downhill stretch from here. See if I try and buy some time. 3.4 miles to go to Bishop Lynard. Yeah, Bishop Lydeard. And then after that it's 1 more station until it gets to the end of the line. Yeah, throttle comes off completely. A bit of braking in just to slow the thing down. Full throttle, still going downhill, so acceleration will be a problem. With the brakes released. Just a case of how long to take the brakes to release fully. Again, air operated brakes, diesel locomotive, 1950s this one, Euro 9, Class 09. So yeah, braking is going to be a bit heavier than you normally expect in like a modern day train, where it's mainly instant reactions. A little bit shaky there. The track's being a little bit like unlevel. Train movement itself being a bit shaky. Again, for the most part, as you'd expect this thing to run. 5 miles to Bishop Lindard. Turn my desk fan on quickly since it's getting quite warm in here now. Hopefully though, you guys won't hear it too much. And also you won't hear any wind, thanks to the fact I've got a pop filter on this mic, which generally seems to be alright actually in terms of like stopping any wind sound coming through. So you might just like a slight hum with the fan itself, but generally not too bad. 3 minutes to midnight. Bear in mind I was up so late last night as well watching the Han Solo film. Hopefully not another late night. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have time for another Deltic run unfortunately after the end of this one. Which means you guys have to wait until Monday to watch me do another Deltic run properly. But by Monday, like I said, that'll be a proper actual run where I've got some experience in the trains. Actually doing something worthwhile, not just here where I'm messing around kind of thing, getting used to the line. Like I said earlier on, as you guys probably saw, accidentally blowing up the engines of Deltic because I'm still getting used to how it runs. Now we're shooting 2 hours, 4 minutes, 46 seconds. 1.8 miles to Bishop Lindard. Lydard even. Bishop Lydard. Definitely make some decent time at this point. Bearing in mind I was 6 minutes late earlier. Only about 3 minutes late now. So again about 3 minutes now, actually getting the line speed. Not stuck at 15 miles per hour. There you go, 900 yards to Bishop Lydard. throttle down. Slow down a bit more, since you're going a bit too fast here. Gosh, way too fast for the points. Anyway, we are now at the station, so I'll come to halt anyway. Yeah, mate, decent time there. Now we're now 2 minutes behind schedule. We were 6 minutes behind schedule before, so yeah, decent timing here. That'll do. I'm upright. Any posts to do, any buckets, any milk cans to touch. Yeah, there's that one there. What else have we got? Collectibles wise, poster there. I do like a little staircase though, going up and over the bridge. Fancy that. Poster there. Gosh, this station's packed. And if it gets one more then, till the end of the line. Bishop lies that I'm not going to be able to pronounce this despite the fact I am actually British. I have actually been fairly close here in the past. Step up, and on the train we go. Doors lock. Braking, release. Oh, is that it? Gosh, we're so late for every single one of them. But did I realise I did actually the route right there? 4 minutes past midnight. Actually, you can let go of that now. Yeah, I won't take the next service back. What I will do. Back to my menu. Is there a quick Deltic thing I can do just to end the live stream on, despite the fact it's now past midnight and I have work in the morning? Is there a quick Deltic service I can do? Not very long, just like a... Let's have a look, shall we? Run locomotive around the train, prepare for next northbound service. Attach new locomotive train, removing the previous one. Let's go for that one. Run locomotive around the train. Ready for next service. So, on a couple of vehicles. That's actually on the track side doing that. So I collected something, a fire bucket was there. So, disconnect the train. Oh gosh, manual cupping, I have to do one there. Yeah, it is, fair enough. Back up to the train. And stop a location 100 yards ahead of me. So that comes to release. Unlock the key. Forward throttle, forward reverser, and put a bit of throttle in. Points should be set as required. And when it's automatic here. Yeah, 10 mile per hour track limit, that shouldn't be an issue for me. Go now on second tracks. In this case, we're reversing back. So, actually, yeah, one thing I want to ask: how are you guys doing right now? People watching the stream. Is anybody actually here right now, or have you all like left me, gone to sleep or something? A little bit of an overshot, but that should still count as long as we pass the points. Fair enough, a bit too far. I can release. Bit of throttle in. Intending I should be driving from the other side of the train here, from the actual rear cab. But hey, what can I do really? forward, braking released, and forward ever so slightly. Really? It's going to be one of these where no matter what you do, it won't like it. I'm literally on top of it right now, and yet it still won't let me do it. Surely. There we go. Objective complete. Let's try to reverse. And shunts. So we'll see my cars on the left hand side now, passenger cars. A little bit of braking in. And there goes the passenger cars. People actually still on board the train right now. Actually, in this case, you probably would have passengers boarding whilst we were doing a quick turn around. I must remember the brakes of the diesel keys here, right next to the cab lights, which for the most part I don't think I'll ever be using this route because there are no night services on this heritage line. It's all daytime. So just past the station. Before we connect back up again. There we go, looking good. Past station now, passing also underneath the bridge. Bit more throttle in so we can get back to the 10 miles per hour. There we go. Still got another 80 yards to go actually, so I can push a little bit more. Just get some distance in between me and the track point ahead of me. Bit too far for that one. But we'll bring going forward anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. There we go. Nice and slowly. Yeah, it's 50 yards to the signal, to the semaphores. Now stop at location, so manage to brake. This train does not brake as nicely as the Shunter, I have to say. Either way, it's now a case of waiting for the semaphores to go green once the track point's been set. And then couples formation, where my turnaround will be complete. So actually, nope, I'll turn the braking on. Press pass signal, danger. Proceed at restricted speed. Perfect. Release the brakes, and throttle goes up. So I've got permission to pass at danger. Just can't go over 10, otherwise I fail basically. Going downhill ever so slightly, so I need to be using the brakes more than anything. And remember, this is a manual coupling train, so I'm not here to crash into the carriages. I'm here to ever so slightly bump them, barely touching them. Best not touch them at all, basically. As long as I can get close enough that it's all to couple. And like I said, once I do that, I'll then probably end the live stream here because again it's midnight now in the UK. It's late and I got to go to bed soon. Got work in the morning. That shouldn't take too long. There we go, 6.6 miles per hour. That's perfect. I can't complain by that. Put a little bit more braking just before we hit the cars. Go. And that'd be perfect for me to hit it with. Cool. Brake set. Open the other side doors. Nope, not that one. I want that one. Onto the track. And couple the train together. Perfect. Just wait for that to go. Mission complete. Perfect. And schedule in 15 minutes. I'm not going to bother with, like I said, it's too late for that for me today. So we'll just end the stream here. Turning the lights. Will I sound the horn? Sure, I'll do that for you. No worries. Let me pop in. British Railways crew built 1985. There you go. Quite quickly pop in the cab. And press the horn, so you got high and low. That's the Deltic horn. Very high pitch compared to most trains in the UK, but that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Whoops, that's just Windows. Wasn't a bit of an error message, but yeah, like I said, I think that for today will be enough for me. And so, yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Like I said, on Monday, take a screenshot of that. Yeah, on Monday, I'll be starting my Train Sim World's West Somerset Railway series, and then every Monday I'll do that, and also my normal schedule. And other than that, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Leave a like if you did, that would help me out a lot. Do subscribe as well, it does help channel numbers out so much more than you can think. So yeah, leave a like, do subscribe. I do hope I see you guys on Monday as well. I do start the series. And until then, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, have a fantastic weekend. And I shall see you guys next time. I'll stick around and chat for a couple more minutes if anyone wants to chat. But until then, yeah, I wish you guys a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye and good night. Gosh, I'm so tired right now. Watching Han Solo at midnight to about 3 in the morning. A lot of fun. Film was disappointing, but hey, what can I do about it really?